7th. You know what that means? Kawasaki announcement today. And we got our announcement just a little bit ago. And we mostly knew what it was going to be. We knew it was going to be a four-wheeler. We see a 2023 KFX 90. We knew we were going to get that Terex 4 side-by-side that was accidentally released on the website a couple months ago. So we got a Terex 4 and a Terex 4 Special Edition. I might go over those in another video if there's any interest. But what I'm really interested in is the new electric kids bike. We knew they were going to be doing some kind of like Stasic style electric balance bike, but this has me more excited than I was previously, and I'll tell you why. I was really worried that this might just be a branded Stasic or a replica of a Stasic, you know, branded by Kawasaki, and this is apparently not the case. Meet the 2023 Kawasaki Elektrode kids balance bike. So at first glance, all you really see is kind of a funky looking kid's balance bike with a very large bottom rail. You're not really excited, but once you start reading about it, you start to realize how cool it is. So first of all, this bike is not an electric bike that's made by a third party and licensed by Kawasaki like the Honda. You know, it's not a Stasic. This bike was designed and built by Kawasaki. So this tells me that Kawasaki is very serious about the promise they made last year, which was to offer like 4 electric bikes within the next 2 years and to stop making gas bikes completely by 2035. I hate that they're going to stop making gas bikes, but I am pumped that at least one of the Japanese Big Four is getting serious about electric options. And it appears with this Electrode that Kawasaki is. So you get a 250 watt motor. But what's cool about this bike is the motor isn't up front driving a chain. The motor's actually in the rear wheel. These, you know, the in-wheel motors have their pros and cons, but a really nice pro about this is the noise. So my kid takes his Stasic to a campground or something and he's riding it, and his Stasic is really just about as loud as his P-dub is because of the noise that chain makes. And you're not gonna have that with this bike, so it's going to be super quiet. You still get the 3 selectable speed modes, mid, low, high, with the passcode parental lock. But where this thing kind of stands out is the battery is in the frame, and you can tell by looking at it. It's a pretty large battery. Callie says up to 2.5 hours runtime. So I know parents love the swappable batteries. With the Stasics, you really do have to have the swappable batteries because, you know, even on the 5 amp hour battery, you're talking 20-30 minutes of runtime. You know, if you get 2.5 hours and you opportunity charge, this seems like this will be just fine to me. Next, we have the disc brake on the rear. There's a lot of companies offering like disc brake mods for the Stasic and stuff, but it's nice to have one right on the bike. Now, Callie says that this bike will fit all ages, like 3 to 8. So I guess that's just how adjustable the seat and the handlebars are. You know, it does have a twist throttle and it does have MX style bars. Now, these bars are Like I said, they're MX style, so they're more of a dirt bike bar, where the Stasic bars are more like a mountain bike setup. So to make this bike work for all these different ages, you've got the adjustable seat height, handlebar position, and brake lever reach. The frame is aluminum. The wheels are 16-inch cast aluminum wheels and pneumatic tires, so you're right there with the Stasic 16E. The foot pegs on this, I noticed, are, they're rubber, or they're covered in rubber, which I think is pretty cool. Now, top speed on this thing, depending on which mode you're in, is going to be 13, 7.5, and 5 miles an hour. And Kawasaki states that with their battery charge cycles, you're going to get 500 cycles before you see any reduced battery capacity. And then after that 500, it might be more like 80% capacity. They list the rider max weight at 100 pounds, and the bike does come standard with the number plate, only in lime green for now. And as far as warranty, the frame and fork have 1 year, non-electrical components 1 year, electrical system 90 days, and the normal wear and tear items are 30 days, guys. So I'm really excited about this. Probably the most exciting part is that they kept the price at $10.99. So it's virtually the same price as a Stasic, but it appears you're getting a little more bang for your buck with the disc brakes and the much larger serious battery, stuff like that. So I'm excited. What we need is more competition. We need more people coming on in this industry, and I'm pumped that Kawasaki designed and built this themselves, because that tells me, they're going to do the same thing with a 65 and an 85. And please, will one of the manufacturers give us an adult version of this? It's absolutely crazy. If you're interested in e-bikes, though, the Stark Varg embargo is going to drop in the next few days. So keep your eyes tuned out for that. All right, guys, I'll keep you posted on any more news, and I'll see you in the next video.